Well, children's, gather around. Um, it appears that the House's draft of the Farm Bill would stick it to us as an industry. Oh my goodness. Oh my. I don't even know what to say. Um, I don't know where they want us to go with this. Luckily the Senate's bill doesn't do this. Hopefully the adults will get together and not let them mommy state us, but I don't know what to say. I do know what to say, but YouTube don't like when I say those things. Let's look at this, man. And this bunch that it comes from, they should know what they're talking about. So MJ Biz, look at the date, June 28th of 24, updated on July the 2nd, which was yesterday. So today's the 3rd, if you're doing the math. Draft Farm Bill amendment puts hemp industry at risk. Jesus. Since the passage of the Farm Bill 2018, individual states have taken the lead on regulating the industrial hemp market and hemp-derived consumer products in lieu of regulatory framework. That means instead of having federal guidelines to go by, the states have been allowed to basically oversee everything, and so far so good, but maybe not. At the forefront of the hemp industry, Texas has been regulating hemp products since 2019, including full panel testing on all consumable cannabinoids. See, I've got that word finally. As well as licensing, labeling requirements. Certificates of analysis are also required to be available to every consumer. Yay. It should. In that time, the U.S. Has established one of the strongest industries in the world for CBD and hemp-derived cannabinoids, and one of the safest for consumers. So it goes into the hemp regulations. The overwhelming majority of hemp operators support regulation and transparency, including developing products with established good manufacturing process, which means it's clean. It means there's no, they can prove, like clean, safe rooms, FDA approved rooms, testing protocols to ensure raw materials and finished products conform to specific specifications and are unaltered. Again, FDA guidelines. Labeling information that is accurate, truthful, and provides full disclosure about the contents of each product, age restriction verifications, plus child-resistant packaging. I wish it had some retail amendments where, if again, making the retail operator responsible for when they're selling to children or when they're out of bounds on this. I wish there was some retail obligation to this, but state rights issue, I guess. It goes on, the Farm Bill amendment, despite years of regulatory progress at the state level, widespread national consumer adoption and growing acceptance of hemp-derived products, overreaching politicians in Washington, D.C., which we all know they are threatening to dismantle one of the nation's few growth industries, one built by small businesses and American hemp farmers. Well, that could be part of the problem too, because they don't like that. They want big business to control it all. They don't want small business to have any power whatsoever, and we all know that. They are very, very concerned with having it under their thumb, mommy stateness, and they want to have a big business, big pharma, big anybody else, big tobacco, that can control it, which they control already, and they don't like the farmers to have any leeway and any progress. They don't want small business to be able to take care of themselves. They want to keep putting the screws to us in every single way, and it looks like they may do it if the House has anything to do with it. Okay. An industry paralyzing amendment introduced in May by U.S. Rep. Mary Miller, the Mary Miller Amendment of Illinois, is now part of a draft farm bill submitted by the House of Representatives. The inclusion amendment came without a roll call vote or insights from industry leaders, so none of us got to talk about it. None of the hemp people got to say a word. Mom and pop retailers, be damned. And consumers, we don't even care what they think, apparently. As long as Mary is taking care of the kids, it's for the kids. The kids, oh goodness, what are we going to do about the kids? They don't care about the kids. Wow. They don't care about your health. They don't care. Demand for hemp products. Millions of American adults have come to rely on CBD and hemp-derived cannabinoids for countless reasons, including wellness, lifestyle choices, and alleviating other concerns. Veterans have been using hemp products to increasing numbers to reduce dependency on opioids and to treat issues like chronic pain, traumatic brain injuries, and PTSD. Have somebody shooting at you, man. You'll start getting some PTSD too. Being a soldier's tough. Don't kid yourselves. On the economic front, though, the hemp market has morphed into a multi-billion-dollar industry, especially an American industry. But as you know, the group that's up there now in control wants a world populace and a world market. They don't care about what goes on in America. They don't care that we don't have an industry any longer. They don't care about that because they don't want it. They want to have a world economy. And we in America know that that's not going to work. And we employ tens of thousands of workers while providing a boost to small businesses in dozens of states. So basically what this is telling you is that we have to reject this Farm Bill amendment, and here's how that's looking. The Mary Miller Amendment should be eliminated from the Farm Bill so that states can continue to decide what's best for their hemp-related businesses and residents. We don't need Washington to figure out nothing for us. Like here in Kentucky, we don't need that, man. I mean, we can take care of ourselves. In the past month or so, numerous states, including Florida, Illinois, which this lady came from, and Louisiana, have addressed hemp concerns and considered legislation. And in each case, the state did not invoke outright bans. So even this lady's home state didn't do it. The Mary Miller Amendment would prohibit almost 95% of all ingestible hemp products currently in the market. In doing so, the amendment would take away consumer choice while helping to prop up unregulated operators and their untested product. So, like any vice, man, it's not going away, and it certainly wouldn't go away in this situation. And I mean, really, all you're doing, man, is allowing for a situation where the black market just takes control of the industry once again and creating more crime. But that's what they want. They want that more. Remember, boys and girls, it's easier to rule than it is to govern. And what that means is if you rule, it means you've got a bunch of serfs underneath you, and you don't have to vote, and you don't have to ask their permission because they can't vote because they're all felons. And you ain't got to worry about what they're doing because they got no say. And if you've ever been a felon, which I have, not being able to vote or have a say in anything sucks. So let's keep them governing by voting correctly and getting rid of this garbage and trash up here who want to make you all serfs, i.e., slaves to their will. Just my opinion. I mean, I've been wrong before. Ask my wife. My wife will tell you. I've been wrong a lot. But I ain't wrong about this. And I'm kind of hoping that you guys won't be wrong either. Think about it. I'll leave a link. Read it for yourself. Let's just hope the Senate and they can come over and do the right thing. Wow.